Welcome to the first Cthulhu for President, or Cthulhu 2016 campaign questions and answers, or Q&A. Last week on Twitter I put out a simple question, and you have responded. Some of you in video form, which is fine. You disobeyed and gave me video. I'll deal with you later. But first I'd like to address something. This is Griffix, a friend of mine. She's not supporting me. There is only one solution for this. So to our first question, we go to Pippi the Magic Pencil Sharpening Toilet, a very loyal servant, so loyal she drew this very avatar. Will you make the Pokemon Go servers accessible for once? To answer this, I'm going to use a Tumblr post. I know, Tumblr, fucking it will burn, I promise. The year 2028. Pokemon Go has rid the world of obesity. Everyone knows everyone in their neighborhoods. Loneliness is an archaic concept. All national borders have been erased so players can search for Pokemon unrestricted. There is no war, there is no suffering. The planet is finally at peace. Granted, this can all be attained within 1 year of me killing all of you. But I do believe Pokemon Go servers are a fundamental part of my campaign to appeal to the masses, but I'm not going to use some ultra cringy Hillary Clinton style Pokemon referencing. To answer Pippi, yes, the servers will all be available, and more servers will be available as more of humanity is erased from existence. I'll save you for last so you can get the most out of the gaming experience. Love you, Pippi.
If elected, will you promise not to be a cunt?
2,000 years later.
No. So do you plan on annexing Canada or nah? I have a better idea. Instead, we're going to host the Hunger Games in Canada and set the woods on fire. That way we get one epic bonfire and we get the Hunger Games. It will also be free because currency is going to shift. We're not going to need it once you're all gone. This all plays quite handily into the next question of, when you're elected president, will the Hunger Games be on pay-per-view or public broadcasting? Hashtag Cthulhu 2016. It will be free for all, and it will be set in the burning forests of Canada. Next we have the first of 5 questions from the Orange, who asks, do we get tentacles after we elect you, or will we have to undergo some ancient ritual to emulate our leader? Now I can answer this along with 2 other questions, one from Frozen Binary Studio, who asks, will all citizens be granted a tentacle for which to fuck themselves, my lord? Well done for using the correct title. And Vipersoid, who asks, how do you intend to oppress women in the Western world, brackets hopefully with lots of tentacles? The answer is simple. You will all get multiple tentacles for which to fuck yourselves to death. Your tombstones will read, fucked by tentacles. To death. The next question, again from the Orange, reads, your opponents have had the chance to speak their piece on the deficit. What is your solution? Simple. Kill you all, no currency. I might change it. I may introduce an orcish currency of teeth. I haven't decided. But you're going to die. That much I can be sure. Will there be socialized human mutilation, or is it all going to still be private? It's going to be legalized and mandated until you're all dead. Third question from the Orange. How will you lower crime rates in certain cities in the US? Mass genocide. Simple. Another question from Pippi. Are you a product of witchcraft? No. Unless you're telling me you're a witch. You did after all draw this. Beautiful avatar. Fourth question from the Orange. What will you do to control overpopulation on our planet? Install mandatory cullings, alphabetically in blocks, until you're either all gone, or until we've got a good ratio and distribution of names, or until some of those really nasty names like Smith, Green, Jones, Brown, all gone. Tits or ass? Well, I do like rump steak. Final question from the Orange, and the final question overall. Will your obvious victory indicate the end of the world?
Yes.